As we get older, life has a way of reminding us what truly matters: family, meaningful connections, good memories, and of course, our health. We talk endlessly about our hearts, that faithful pump working around the clock. We worry about our brains, staying sharp enough to remember names, places, stories that make us who we are. We even think about our bones, hoping they'll stay strong enough to keep us upright and active. But how often do we pause and really appreciate the two incredible pillars that carry us through each day? Our legs? It's funny, isn't it? We take thousands of steps every day without a second thought. From the moment we get out of bed, our legs support us as we shuffle to the bathroom, stand at the stove brewing that morning coffee, walk the dog down the street, or wander through the aisles of the grocery store. They hold us steady when we hug our grandchildren. They let us sway to our favorite song in the kitchen. They're always there, quiet heroes we rarely thank until one day we do notice. A sharp twinge in the knee when you bend down to tie your shoe. The subtle but constant ache in your hips as you get up from your favorite armchair. The unsettling feeling of weakness, like the muscles just aren't responding the way they used. 2. Or perhaps the chilling fear of falling, something that can instantly steal confidence and independence from even the most vibrant soul. Here's what too many people still believe: that leg weakness, joint pain, and limited mobility are just an unavoidable part of getting older. It's just age, we tell ourselves. But science tells a different story. And that's why I'm so glad you're here, because you deserve to know that you have far more power over your leg health than you might think today. I want you to see your legs not as victims of time, but as dynamic, living systems that can be strengthened, nourished, and protected. With the right nutrients, smart daily habits, and a touch of patience, your legs can keep carrying you where you want to go, with grace, strength, and stability. So, before we go any further, tell us in the comments below where you're watching from. Are you curled up on the couch, at your kitchen table, or maybe even standing at your counter doing a little stretch? We'd love to know. And while you're at it, tap that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Together, we're building a community that believes growing older can mean growing stronger, one healthy step at a time. Ready? Let's dig deep into the powerhouse nutrients that can change the way you walk through life, literally. Asterisk, have you ever looked at your legs and wondered what they're made of? Beneath the skin and the curves is a marvel of biology, layers of muscle fibers that contract and release in perfect harmony every time you take a step. But those fibers don't stay strong by accident. They rely on a steady supply of protein. Day in and day out, protein isn't just for bodybuilders flexing in the gym. It's your daily insurance policy against sarcopenia, the sneaky muscle loss that can shrink your strength without you even noticing. Studies show that muscle mass naturally declines by as much as 1% each year after age 40, unless we do something about it. Picture this. Imagine your muscles like a house. Every day, little bits of wear and tear happen. Tiny cracks, chips, dents. Protein is the raw material your body uses to patch those up. Without enough, the cracks get bigger, the house weakens, and eventually, you start to notice the creaks and groans. But it's not just about quantity. It's also about timing and quality. Many older adults grab a light breakfast, maybe toast or cereal, with little protein, and then save a big portion for dinner. But research shows that spreading protein evenly across your meals is far more effective for muscle repair. Each meal should ideally have at least 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein, depending on your body weight. And then there's leucine, an amino acid you can think of as the on switch for muscle building. Without enough leucine, your body might not properly activate the process of rebuilding muscle, no matter how much total protein you eat. Dairy, lean meats, eggs, and fish are fantastic sources. And if you're plant-based, soy, peas, and legumes can be powerful too. Just combine them wisely to cover all essential amino acids. Here's a simple idea. Add Greek yogurt to breakfast. Snack on a handful of nuts. Swap white toast for scrambled eggs. Little tweaks like these keep your muscles fed throughout the day, and every bite is a gift to your legs. Asterisk, when we talk about leg discomfort, inflammation often lurks in the shadows. Swollen knees, stiff joints, that stubborn ache that flares up when it rains, all can trace back to tiny fires burning inside your tissues. Omega-3 fatty acids are like a gentle rain that helps put those fires out. Why? Because omega-3 self-help. Your body produces special molecules called resolvins and protectins. They don't just block inflammation, they resolve it. It's like hiring a cleanup crew for your joints and blood vessels. Think about circulation. 2. Your legs are the furthest point from your heart. That means blood has to travel the longest distance to deliver oxygen and nutrients to your muscles, nerves, and skin. With age, those tiny capillaries can become stiff or blocked, leaving you with cold feet, numbness, or slow-healing wounds, especially if you live with conditions like diabetes. Adding more omega-3 south is like widening those roads and making them smoother. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, anchovies, sardines, and herring are the gold standard. Not a fish fan? High-quality fish oil capsules, krill oil, or algal oil if you prefer plant-based, can do wonders. Want a tip? Always store your fish oil in the fridge to prevent it from going rancid, and take it with food to help absorption. Your body will thank you with every comfortable step. Asterisk. Let's shift our focus from muscle to the web that holds everything together, your connective tissues. Tendons, ligaments, cartilage. They're the unsung heroes that cushion your joints and keep every motion smooth. And at the heart of these tissues is collagen, the most abundant protein in your body. By age 60, your natural collagen production has slowed significantly. You might not notice right away until one day that click in your knee gets louder, or your ankles feel weaker than they used to. Over time, tiny tears in tendons and worn cartilage add up to pain, stiffness, and more falls. Here's the good news. Collagen peptides are like sending a care package straight to your joints. They're broken down into small, easily absorbed pieces that your body can use to build new collagen fibers. And the science backs it up. Multiple studies show that daily collagen supplementation can reduce joint pain, improve flexibility, and even increase bone density in seniors. One beautiful thing about collagen, is that it works best when you combine it with vitamin C. Your body needs vitamin C to knit those collagen strands together. So squeeze a bit of lemon in your water, toss bell peppers in your salad, or enjoy an orange for dessert. Simple, tasty ways to boost collagen synthesis. Asterisk, here's one that surprises people. Creatine isn't just for young athletes at the gym. It's a naturally occurring compound that fuels short, explosive bursts of energy. Think standing up from a low chair, climbing a few stairs, or catching your balance if you slip. These quick movements tap straight into your creatine reserves. But guess what? With age, those reserves dwindle, and so does your muscles' ability to react with power. That's where creatine supplementation comes in. Decades of research show that even frail seniors see improvements in leg strength, balance, and walking speed with a simple daily dose, especially when combined with gentle strength training. What does that mean in real life? More energy too. Play with your grandkids. More confidence to take a walk outside without worrying about a stumble. And the dose is simple to 3 to 5 grams daily, mixed into water or a smoothie. No fancy loading phase needed. Just consistency. Inside each joint is a delicate cushion of cartilage that absorbs shock and lets your knees, hips, and ankles move smoothly. Over time, this cushion wears thin, whether from decades of walking, old injuries, or simply the slow march of time. Glucosamine helps your body build and maintain this precious cartilage. It works like adding padding to a worn-out mattress, restoring bounce and comfort to tired joints. And when you pair glucosamine with chondroitin, another natural compound, studies show even more relief for people with arthritis or chronic joint pain. Most research suggests 1,500 milligrams of glucosamine sulfate daily, split into 2 or 3 doses for better absorption. Give it time. You may not feel the difference overnight, but steady use can help protect and rebuild what years have worn away. And here's a caring reminder. If you're allergic to shellfish, check your label. Many glucosamine supplements come from shellfish shells, but vegan options are available too. Asterisk finally, let's talk about the spice that's taken the world by storm. Curcumin, the active compound in turmeric. For centuries, traditional cultures have used turmeric to calm pain and swelling. Long before we understood the science behind it, modern studies now confirm what our ancestors knew. Curcumin works wonders for chronic joint pain and muscle soreness. Unlike harsh anti-inflammatories that can damage your gut or liver, curcumin works gently, blocking key enzymes that trigger inflammation and neutralizing free radicals that harm cells. Here's the secret, though. Curcumin by itself is poorly absorbed. That's why you'll see it combined with black pepper extract, piperine, or in special high bioavailability formulas. A daily dose of 500 to 1,000 milligrams can make all the difference in reducing pain and stiffness. Try adding turmeric to your cooking. 2. A golden latte, a sprinkle on roasted veggies or stirred into soup. Every little bit helps. Asterisk, so let's take a moment, a real, honest moment, to step back and look at what all of this means for you, for me, for any one of us who wants to keep walking through life with our heads held high and our feet planted firmly on the ground. When you think about your legs, You might see bones, muscles, skin, but I want you to see more than that. I want you to see freedom. I want you to see the countless journeys they've taken you on, some joyful, some ordinary, some challenging. Every scar, every stretch mark, every vein is a testament to a life lived. Your legs have held you steady through storms and celebrations. A like dot in today's world, there's so much focus on looking young, wrinkle creams, hair dyes, miracle diets that promise the impossible. But real vitality, real quality of life, doesn't come from pretending to be 20 again. It comes from respecting and nourishing the body you have right now, so it can keep doing what you love for years to come. Your legs are your lifeline to independence. They are what allow you to stand up without help, to step outside when you want to feel the sun on your face, to dance barefoot in your living room, to kneel down and hug your grandkids when they come running through the door. And yet, so many people ignore them until they fail. So many people accept frailty, imbalance, and pain as just part of aging. But the bigger picture, the one that science now proves over and over, says otherwise. Nutrition is not just about food. It's not just about pills or powders either. It's about giving your body the tools it needs to rebuild itself every single day. It's about realizing that your muscles, joints, and connective tissues are living, breathing parts of you. They respond to the love, care, and fuel you give them. And when you make even small, steady changes, an extra serving of protein, a daily omega-3 capsule, a gentle walk around the block, 5 minutes of stretching before bed, you are choosing to honor your legs as the foundation of your freedom. But here's the real magic in the bigger picture. It's never just about the legs, is it? Stronger legs give you more than strength. They give you confidence. They give you choices. They open doors to places you might have stopped visiting, the park at the end of the street, the family reunion that involves stairs, the plane trip, to see someone you love. They take away that fear of falling that creeps into so many minds as the years go by. And when you feel confident on your feet, your spirit stands taller. Imagine waking up and feeling a sense of trust in your own body again. Imagine knowing that when you get up from the couch, your knees won't protest, your balance won't falter, your ankles won't roll unexpectedly. Imagine the relief of walking with a smooth, steady stride. No limping, no wincing, no hesitating. At the base of the staircase. It might sound simple, but if you've ever struggled with weakness or pain, you know that it changes everything. And this is the bigger picture that so many people miss. You don't need expensive gadgets, risky surgeries, or harsh treatments to protect this freedom. You need consistency, nourishment, and a willingness to listen to your body with kindness. You need to believe that every step you take towards caring for your legs is a step back towards the life you want. Think of it like tending a garden. Your legs are like the soil that anchors the roots of your life. If you water it with the right nutrients, protein to rebuild muscle, omega-3 south to soothe inflammation, collagen to keep your joints supple, creatine to energize your movements, glucosamine to protect your precious cartilage, and curcumin to calm pain naturally. You're giving that garden everything it needs to bloom. You're making an investment in a future where you don't just exist, you move. You explore. You embrace every day that comes your way. And here's something else no one tells you. It's not too late. Whether you're 50, 60, 70, or even 90, your body is always listening. It is always ready to respond to care. Tiny changes add up. A simple protein-rich breakfast can make your muscles more resilient. Adding a piece of salmon to your dinner twice a week can help your joints stay fluid. Sipping a turmeric latte before bed can calm inflammation while you sleep. One extra flight of stairs climbed today builds confidence for tomorrow. So here's my wish for you as you carry this knowledge forward. May you never see your legs as a burden, but as loyal companions who have served you so well and still have so many miles left to give. May you cherish every vein, every muscle, every bone, because they are your connection to the world beyond your doorstep. And may you remember that you have so much more power than you think. Your choices, what you eat, how you move, how you rest, they shape the road ahead. You are not just a passenger in your aging process. You are the driver. You get to decide how strong, flexible, and free you remain. So stand up. Wiggle your toes. Feel the strength that's still there. Thank your legs for the places they've carried you, and promise them that you'll care for them better from this day on. No big, scary overhaul. Just small steps, repeated again and again until they become your way of life. And if you ever doubt the difference it can make, look at the research. Listen to the stories of countless people who have reclaimed their strength at 70, 80, even 90. Let them remind you that strong legs are not just a gift you had in your youth. They can be a gift you grow in your golden years. If this message resonates with you, please do us a favor. Tap that like button. It helps us reach more people who need to hear this. Share your thoughts in the comments. Your story could inspire someone else who's just beginning this journey. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications, because we'll be right here cheering you on every step of the way with more science-backed wisdom to keep you moving freely. Take care of your legs. They'll take care of you. And together, you'll keep stepping into the world with strength, balance, and that beautiful sense of freedom you deserve.